Some people that you think that are your friends are not really your friends, rather they are your enemies. You will not believe what this man's friend did to him. This very man, you are seeing his picture on the screen here, this very man is from Anambra State and his name is Mr. Tangod. One fateful day, this very Tangod drove his car into a filling station to go and get fuel. And when he entered inside that very filling station, he met an old friend of his. According to him, he said that very boy was his childhood friend and also his former in-law, because there was a time he married his younger sister. So when the two of them met inside that filling station, they were so happy for seeing themselves again after so many years, and so they exchanged their phone numbers. This very guy told Mr. Tangod that he was going to give him a call one day so that they will hang out and discuss as old friends. Tangod said that he would be expecting his call, and so this very guy left. This very guy kept on calling Mr. Tangod, and anytime he calls Mr. Tangod will tell him that he was busy, that he will make out time for them to meet. Then one particular day, this very guy called Mr. Tangod, and then Mr. Tangod told him that he was ready to hang out with him. So he told Mr. Tangod where to meet him, the particular place where he was to come and meet him. Mr. Tangod then accepted and then entered into his car and drove to that particular place. So when he got there, he saw that this very guy was with a girl whom he introduced as his girlfriend. This very guy told Mr. Tangod that he was building an upstairs around that very area, that he wanted them to drive to that very place. And so Mr. Tangod accepted, and then they drove to that very place with Mr. Tangod's car. When they got there, he pointed to a building and then told Mr. Tangod that this was his building. Mr. Tangod was so happy for the success of his old friend. He then told Mr. Tangod that he wanted to first of all enter into his neighbor's house in the next building, that his neighbor that has been helping him to take care of his building. He also told Mr. Tangod that his neighbor was a native doctor. Then what Mr. Tangod did was they drove inside that very compound, and then they all got down and then entered into the building to go and meet with the man. When they got there, that very man was attending to two other people. So they patiently waited for the man to finish with the other two people whom he was attending to. Then after those people left, this very Baba now turned to Mr. Tangod and told him to drop some money so that he would do some finding out for him and give him a message. Mr. Tangod said that what he had with him at that very time was just 3K. And so what he did was he now dropped the sum of 2K for the man on the ground. The man then told him that the money he dropped was too small, but because of his friend, he was going to accept it. As this very Baba was talking to Mr. Tangod, two hefty guys came out from the room and then asked Mr. Tangod to lie down on the floor. They collected his car key, collected his phone, and then asked him to transfer all the money he has in account to them. Mr. Tangod told them that he didn't have enough money in his account, that he only had 150K. They were not happy. They still told him to transfer it. After he transferred the money to them, they left him there and then they moved outside, both the Baba and that very boy, and then two other guys. They were discussing among themselves how they were going to buy this very man, that since this very man has seen them and has come here, that if he goes out, he's going to expose them. Mr. Tangod had everything that they said, and then he said to himself that he had to make a move, or else these people will come here and then buy. That was how he got up from that very place and then climbed upstairs, and then he saw a window that did not have a protector. He now jumped down from that very window and then ran away. This was how Mr. Tangod escaped from the hands of these very people. As he ran away, he went straight to the police station and reported the whole thing. The police are still investigating the matter. I thank God that this very man did not buy. This very man escaped. Why am I making this very video? I am making this very video so that you be very, very careful. Don't escort anybody or follow anybody that do not know very, very well, because you don't know what they do for it. This very guy that Mr. Tangod made, they were friends before, and for some years they've not seen each other. Mr. Tangod didn't know what that very man was into or the type of business he was doing. He just asked him to come and then he just went there. Please, let's just be very careful. Thanks for watching. It's still your friend. Please, if you come across this video, I want you to do something for me. Give me a thumbs up, say something at the comment section. Please help me let this video go viral, and also give me a follow for more updates. Have a wonderful day.